Is it recording?
Yes. Okay. Dude, this is crazy. My phone is blowing up right now from your guys' comments. We didn't expect to do this today. Oh my God. So we just got to our next filming location. Here it is. And in the meantime, we were obviously a lot of driving, but today we dropped the main channel video, the 2-hour-long special. We uploaded it and then we just started driving. We haven't looked at the comments or anything, and it's been about 3 hours. Bro, I just checked my phone. Everyone's like, Jazz, look at this timestamp. You caught a shadow figure on camera. So many people are saying this. Bro, so many people are saying at one point the curtain was moving. So many people were saying like all the craziest shit. Yeah. So we're going to do a raw reaction right now. We have the video pulled up right here. And let's get going.
Yeah.
I want to reiterate, I was editing this video on 2 hours of sleep in 48 hours. I didn't sleep for a total of 2 days, and Ben knows, like, we went through absolute hell these 2 days. So is it possible I missed something? Maybe. However, let's take a look. We don't even know what you guys are talking about yet. Should we start with the shadow figure, or should we leave that maybe for the end?
Oh boy.
That's the tough question, you know, it's the burning question right now.
I say let's go for it right now.
Okay. So let me give some shout outs to people, because so many people are pouring in and saying all these things. So, okay, I want to give a big shout out to Lynn, 2403. There is a shadow in the upstairs window, the shape of a child.
Shape of a child?
2403. It's when we went outside. Okay, hold on. 2403. 25 or 2353. So we'll give it about 10 seconds. So, wait, hold on, let me just make sure what it said. There's a shadow in the upstairs window. So that would be the twin girls' room. And I was just up there taking photos. Okay.
Ben? What? Hold on. I think I might have saw something
So
over here.
upstairs window.
You mind coming here?
What the fuck, bro?
That is like a child.
That's like clear as day.
That is like a child, bro. That's tiny.
I think I might have saw something over here. You
It's
mind
like a
coming
door.
here? What's up?
It's like a door over here, but was there a hold on. Was there a like a table?
Yes, there was a table in the way. And remember, the carpet was stapled into the ground. I don't know about like the cabin or anything. I don't know if it was like nailed into the wall or whatever. But regardless, at one point in the night, we were up there like looking out the windows and stuff. Those curtains are those thick curtains that you can't see out of.
Yeah.
Like if you're standing, it's almost like these blinds. You can't see anything. That's like what the. Hold on one sec.
You mind coming?
How high was it? Well, the table wasn't like that high, was it?
The table.
Did it have a lamp on it?
How about we just take a look right here when we
check.
first went into the room?
Yeah.
It's like hard to...
Bro, the cabinet is in the way. There are things connected.
It's not that shape.
No. I remember because I went up here myself. I was taking photos in every single room. I actually put a shit ton of photos in the video because I took so damn many.
Right.
So I was taking photos, lights on in some rooms, then some lights off. And I actually think I even mentioned that before we went outside. I could be wrong.
Ben was down here taking a break, and I decided to go upstairs and take some night shot photos of all the rooms upstairs, and maybe if I could catch something. I did some with the lights on, some with the lights off. While I was up there, I heard Ben scream my name,
So it is true. I definitely did. And the crazy part was, in most of the photos I took, there was nothing in them except when I was with you. So that already throws the thing out the window where someone could be like, oh, that's just Ben, you know, in the background or something like that.
Right.
But remember, I took that photo with you, and there was like that black mist above your head.
That was fucking weird.
Then I took the next photo with you in the basement, and there was a black mist standing in the doorway. Something seems like it likes Ben in this house, clearly. We were talking about that. It was like really on your case.
I don't think it followed me home. I've been good though.
My bracelet. Oh, my bracelet.
Adios, man.
I forgot my protective bracelet. Oh, I'm gonna pay tonight. I'm gonna pay tonight. Guys, we're in the home that we're staying at tonight. If you hear anything by any chance, please let us know down below. Let me read some more of these messages. So I literally look 1 minute ago by Christina. There's a shadow figure in the upstairs window when you were outside. And the, wait a second. When I looked away, it left. Hold on.
Well, that would
That's
disprove the my
fact that
theory
there's a
it's
cabinet there.
The
Hold on.
cabinet's
I think
there.
I might have saw something
If
over
that's
here.
true.
You mind coming here?
That's
Yeah,
short
it's
too.
the door
Because the
is short.
cabinet.
It's not like moving or anything though.
Bro, I almost feel like I just heard
I
something.
didn't see it move.
There's that metal thing, but that was, I think that's for the frisbee game.
Oh yeah, the one.
People-
I'll probably it's
yeah.
called. Yeah.
I just got a message about that.
What is that thing?
There you go.
That chain thing.
Guys, I'm uncultured. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not quite sure, bro.
To be fair, I don't know either.
What'd you say about a door?
It's gone. So here's the thing. We went back up there after. Everything was the same. Cabinet,
Holy
the little-
fuck, bro!
the
I
little
really
lamp
thought that.
above it.
I really thought that was probably just that. I was like, it looks weird, but maybe it's just a.
Yeah, because it would be like the cabinet and then the lamp above it. It could
Yeah,
maybe look like
maybe
that.
if the light was reflecting, kind of, but
But even so,
it's no, it's
you
gone.
know how
It's not
thick
there.
those
But yeah, they were thick.
thick as hell. And it looked tiny. It looked like a small, human being, like a child. And that's what a lot of the messages are saying. There's a child, you call it a child shadowy figure. And that is the twin sisters' room. The one place and the two technical spirits that people report seeing the most in this house. Let's see what other. So everyone keeps talking about this curtain moving. I gotta see when this was. When you were sitting on the edge of the bed, says Christina. Hold on, let me pull up your full comment. I'm gonna leave a like. When you were sitting on the edge of the bed, when was that? When I was sitting on the edge of the bed. Was that when we first came in?
I don't.
Hold on, let me keep looking.
It might have been later.
So I just tweeted and I said, just got to our next filming location, but after reading some of your comments, I think we have to react to some of the things you caught in today's video first. Extra video dropping tomorrow. I'm literally dropping this the next day. I will stay up as much as I have to get this video out. I don't care. Just because I've never gotten this many messages in such a short period of time.
Damn.
We're like, what the hell? Okay, let's see. So much going on in tonight's video. Orbs galore. Just before you left, you were both talking, but there was also a figure in the window. Yep. I think we definitely got to get into that attic. So someone just said it's when I was alone. So I believe that was after the interview portion. Yep, because you were outside. Okay, so here. They said the curtain moved. It could have been just a window open, too. Like, let's see. You see that? Hold on.
It was pretty.
Okay. Windows are closed, locked.
Yep.
The other one as well. And not is it just like one part of the curtain? It's like in the middle.
Yeah.
Almost like
or
rippling.
It looks like it goes like. Like
Like
it's
walked
walking,
by.
which is kind of weird because usually when like your windows are open and it's like windy, it like in and out.
Yeah.
And I didn't see the window. It wasn't open, right?
No, we just showed it. They're both closed and locked. So that's the thing that doesn't make sense to me. Let's check the next comment. Sandra says, while you guys just walked in and you were talking about just a little bit of the history, the door behind you closes. Right when we walked in. When were we talking about the history? It was like 30 minutes in when we talked about history.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sandra, by the way.
As long as we're willing to go down there. Because some of the things that happened down there are so intense that, like, nobody wants to go down there. I also noticed that the time on the clock is wrong. It says 6:30?
Yeah, it's 6:30.
Well, okay. Before we go on and investigate this place, let me tell you the story of this place, right? So at least a little bit of it. This was a family of 6. They moved to this town, which literally is in the middle of nowhere. We are surrounded by just a whole bunch of nothingness.
It's really dark.
And
Okay, I can see it now. I can see where
the things that happened here are just intense. The things that the original.
Okay. That's literally
The things that happened here are just intense.
4:58, timestamp 4:58. The door all the way in the back. You might have to turn your brightness up. We see it now. That's easy to miss. That's very easy.
I really had to like look.
And
All I can
The
see like
things
the
that
gray
happen
like
here-
slowly like going away.
Closed.
Holy
And,
shit.
and remember, I mentioned later that, oh my God, bro, something in that room. Think about it now. That's the first thing that happened.
Okay.
When I was alone, the curtain like rippled. And then remember later, towards the end of our night, I said to you, there was like the light that was coming from the side of the curtain, almost like you could see light from the outside, but it looked like something moved in front of it, but from the inside. It looked like something was in the room and passed in front of it. That's what freaked me out, and I went upstairs, and I was like, I was losing my shit at that point. And it's all looking like it's tying into that room.
Yeah. So it's like that room.
Something about that room.
It's like...
So let me just check something, because I've never seen so much support like this on a video in a while. And we said we'd go back if I got 30,000 likes. The video has 5.7 thousand likes in just over 3 hours.
Wow. That's crazy, guys.
Listen, we've already spoke to the owner. We've already informed her about, you know, the attic and whatnot. And she says she has never went up there. Ever. They have no idea. And I was like, listen, we're hearing things coming up.
Never been in the attic?
Never been in the attic herself.
Was she like warned from like the previous, like, don't go in the attic?
So
Or is that what she said? I just never been in the
never
attic?
been in the attic. I told her we were hearing all these sounds coming from, it literally sound like footsteps above us, but that seemed like the only way up there. We went in every room, looked at the ceiling, there was nothing, right? However, I just thought that was weird. And she said she also didn't have too much information. A lot of the information she shared with us, if you notice, was very like subtle information. Like very little information about the children. Sometimes we have like homeowners tell us like the most extensive stories. This one was one that was very like low key. And I don't know if that was kind of on purpose to tell us that, and maybe we'll find out the rest ourselves. Because sometimes that's probably the best way, because what we experience, and then they could rewatch the footage and be like, that's true, right?
Yeah.
Then it could confirm 100% paranormal. However, I don't know if this was that situation. It just seemed like she genuinely didn't go up there. The basement, the bad room, that is a different area. I thought the craziest thing, because remember I told you how it said, come back again? You haven't watched that yet, bro. You are gonna lose your shit. Are you ready? When I tell you, bro, pinpoint same exact location, Spirit Talker, you're gonna lose your mind.
Yes, I remember, bro. You're in the basement. Okay, yes. Okay.
So this cancels all of your, because we get so many comments daily. Spirit apps don't work. It's an application. There's no way that it is real paranormal equipment. I'm sorry, bro. I don't want to sit here with a speaker like on my shoulder, like back in the day. It's like penis. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Jazz, I think it said penis.
Because first off, it's unenjoyable to watch as a viewer. 2, what we've experienced with this application is so pinpoint accurate, and that what I experienced that night, I can never imagine.
Yeah.
Like,
I always say it too, like, and I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. EVP stuff seems to be like the clearest
yes.
like sign of like paranormal. If you have an electronic device that can pull words in, right? So like it could be using the app to pull in the words.
We've tried it a lot too, and we're just not filming, and I'll have the app right here, and I'm like, I'm saying a name on purpose. I'm like, I don't know, Regina, and I put my phone down, and it's like Ernest. And you know, it's like it's not based on microphone, it's not based on that, but I think I think it was around here.
We've done the test
first part
for you.
So watch this. I showed Ben this. I thought this was crazy.
I think that's a mirror.
Come back again.
Come back again.
This is when I was alone.
Back
You are
towards
in
you.
the exact
So I come back with you.
spot.
Okay.
I come back with
guys,
you.
I'm sorry.
So what is
I'm
that?
so slow.
55?
It's so difficult to. Yeah, that's a mirror.
So we
Can
go
you
back
show
down
yourself
there,
in this mirror?
and I'll just let it roll a little bit from here.
Oh my god. We went to that room first. I don't think we went
Okay.
out after.
Yeah, it was right there when I started freaking out, and rightfully so.
Like,
Yes, here it is.
Look where I'm standing.
That's so crazy, Jazz. That's
no, did I show you the mirror over here?
No.
The mirror is the first place I took photos, and then I went down here and then I said take photo. So it's kind of like a back and forth thing that I wasn't really understanding. There's the door that's from the outside we were talking about.
Oh yeah, that door.
it's like right when you walk by the board game. You're in the same
like-
spot. You're in the
Same-
exact same spot, Jazz. You're
Like
facing the
30
same
shots of
direction.
Nas.
Come back again.
Oh my god!
No, you don't understand.
Why?
You don't understand.
That's why I was freaking out so much, because obviously you didn't understand at the time, but that is something that's gonna resonate and stick with me for like the rest of my life.
It was the exact same spot.
Literally pinpoint. I couldn't have been more left or right. It was in that spot. That's something that doesn't come around often. And we always get those messages like,
We get some weird, like, stuff happening in order, words
Chronologically.
that are like that make sense together. We get that, but you were in the exact same.
and let's just say
Spot.
this. Let's just say this. I want to reiterate this. Let's say the app is a word bank, right? With thousands and thousands and thousands of words. For two of the words to be back to back in the same exact spot within 10 minutes, you probably have a better chance of winning the lottery.
You have a better chance of taking your clothes, putting it in the dryer, running it, and then when it's done, you open it. All the clothes are folded already because it just happened to land like that.
Some people just don't understand that, you know, like they watch these videos and they're like, hot bullshit. Like these guys look like they're young, they look like they're pulling a fast one, they look like they're doing this. When in reality, they're not in the situation, they're not there, they don't see this type of shit that goes on, right? And like,
I'm sweating and shaking right now.
so I was down in this room in the
It's
basement.
gross. I'm sorry, guys.
I was down in this room and this like wooden door closed behind me. Now, when it closed behind me, I freaked out a little bit, but then when I looked back, it wasn't shut. It was like swaying a little bit, almost like it had like a ripple effect. And I literally punched the door open. I looked around, nothing, right? And now I'm like, is it Ben messing with me? Is it this? Is it that? Nothing's around me. I'm literally panning around. Okay, I go upstairs. I get you. We come down.
Right.
What happens when we go in that room? Door closes again behind us. How, like, do you see what I mean?
It's almost like in at least certain paranormal places that there's like hot spots or certain spots where things just happen the
And
most.
that's the bad room. Like, that's...
Yes.
We were told, regardless by the homeowners, there is this bad room where they tried to seal this malevolent entity, this entity that's plaguing this house, that's terrorizing whoever steps foot inside of it. And they said they tried to seal it in a room. And I mean, you saw that room. It's really weird. It's just insulation, like random wood all over the place, and then a flower. And we were thinking to each other, is something buried in these walls? Is there something that's going on here that we don't know? However, every time we stepped in there, it wasn't a good experience. It wasn't a positive experience. It was just constant tension. It was constant like fear within us. And that's the, I don't know. So that's just what, 3 or 4 of the things. I mean, let me check Facebook, because I post this everywhere and I kind of just wanted to see what people are saying.
Because the only way, okay, so like let's hypothetically, right? Let's say the app is doing something that we don't know somehow, right? Mm-hmm. The only thing that would make sense is if somehow the app could map that you went downstairs in the exact same fucking spot.
So
I don't think phones have that ability.
So here's even more information that you and some of you guys probably don't even know about. I actually know the owners. They've messaged me on Instagram. They asked me if they could put me in their like video for YouTube. They're doing to promote the app and all the sorts of stuff like that. They're app developers. That's what you do.
Right.
You know, whatever. And I was looking into their channel. This is like without asking them, just doing like my own research. These are people who have years investigating the phenomena behind the paranormal, investigating all sorts of things. They're not just here making an application, putting a price tag on it, and calling it a day.
Right.
Because we see that a lot on the App Store, don't get me wrong. But there's a reason why people use this. This isn't even a sponsored video. I know we're literally spending so much. This isn't a sponsored video. I'm just telling you right now because that was so pinpoint that it was just something that I had to take time to process, right? Yeah. I took a pretty long break after that, and I was just like, at that point, I believe we were looking for a place to do an Estes method. And I remember I sat down in this room, and Ben walked in and was like, is this the room you want to do? I was like, bro, I don't even know if I want to go forward with this at this point, because I don't even want to talk about the Estes method. The mirror, how about we talk about that? The mirror with the handprints on it?
Bro.
Ben literally wiped the mirror and all of the handprints on it, leaves the room, comes back, handprints are all
There's
over.
more of them.
Yeah, there was more.
It was like they were playing. Like, oh, you gonna clean it? Huh?
No shot. You know what I mean? Whereas I'm just sitting there, I had no idea what was going on. I have a blindfold on that I want to show you guys too, really quick. Because I saw a comment, someone was like, well, Jazz can just see through that blindfold. So here's the blindfold in question, right here. Guys, let me just show you something. Can you see? Can you guys see?
Huh. I don't think they can see.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to say that. It's just like, these are the comments we get all the time. Obviously, it's impossible to respond to thousands of comments.
Yeah.
The latest couple of videos, we've gotten over like 6,000 or 7,000 comments a video. And the fuck was that? Hello? I'm firing up Spirit Talker right now. Speak of the devil. The house we're at tonight has a current. Okay, so we haven't even went upstairs yet. We haven't even really invested. We just came in, brought our stuff in, and we're like, bro, I looked at my phone and I was like, we needed. Okay, what the fuck is going on? I'm literally freaking out. Spirits of this house, my name is Jazz. I'm here with my friend Ben.
Hi. What's going on?
What's going on?
No, that's wrong.
I am Ben. I'm Ben.
Benjamin. That's Benjamin to you. Okay. Oh, look at this big boy mirror right here.
Oh God.
Okay. Let me see what else we could talk about in this video, because there's so much. I wanted to do like a segment at the end where we were like actually explaining some of our experiences there, but the video is 2 hours and 20 minutes long. This is one of the longest investigations we've ever done. We promise you guys it. However, this was a night that drained us. That, I don't know if you remember, I was driving, yeah, of course you remember. I was driving home and I'm just driving casually, and I swerve out of my lane and then swerve back into the lane and then slam on the brake. And I opened the door, and Ben's like, what the fuck is going on? I thought there was a girl standing in the road. This was like hours after we left.
Snow.
Snow. What the fuck does that mean?
Snow?
But I literally went out there, took my flashlight out, I'm looking around, nothing. Keep in mind, at that point, it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. There was nothing out there. I was like, Ben, I saw something. Ben's like, I didn't see shit. And I don't know if that was tiredness. I don't know if I probably was hallucinating. That sounds like a hallucination.
To be fair, the next day we went to Dunkin' Donuts.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that.
Oh, guys, I have a story for you at some point. I'm gonna save this.
That was bad.
Ahead.
You know what's really weird? You know what's really weird? Snow ahead. I don't want to put this correlation together. But so we had a very warm day the other day. It was 79 degrees. And then we have a freeze warning today. Out of nowhere, from 79 degrees to a freeze warning, where it's saying there's a possibility of snowing. Isn't that fucking crazy?
That is weird.
Snow ahead.
I swear to God, if we get snow, it'd be the worst paranormal evidence we've ever had.
I take my phone and I go,
yeah, I'll be like, see, it's proof. And I'll be so angry.
okay.
We better not get snow.
So a couple of other things to talk about in this video. Let's see. The teapot. That pissed me off I was really pissed at first because I thought you turned on the water to like boil yourself something and then just left it and went to bed. Because I wasn't like, I was obviously drained and everything.
Yeah.
I go down, like I wake up to the whistling of the teapot and I'm freaking out because I'm like, what if the house catches on fire? This isn't our house. Now we have to deal with a lawsuit. You know what I mean? We have to deal with ghosts and a lawsuit.
Not a good combo.
Mortuary.
Mortuary.
What does that mean?
Isn't that like where they like get bodies ready once you die? And...
Maybe. Because it's a mortician that does it, right?
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Let us know in the comments if we're idiots.
Please don't if we are. Wait. That answers your own
You know what we
question.
meant.
So yeah, I went down there and it stopped. Like the teapot stopped. And I look at the oven and it says HS or H5. I don't know if that meant like the heat is on like level 5 or whatever it was. But I touched the teapot and it was like burning hot.
No, and I touched it when I got done.
Yeah,
It was
and
still
it was
hot.
yeah, it was still hot. And then obviously I turn around and I'm like, okay.
You heard us.
We
Yeah,
definitely
we've been
did.
hearing a
So
lot.
I wonder what the hell's going on upstairs. I don't know if this like we haven't even checked it out yet. We literally just got in here, started filming, but we're gonna do that right after this. So I guess the main channel video for this video is gonna be much different than normal for sure. I want to see some other things that happened and I want to talk about because I know you guys probably have so many questions. I have tons of questions, but it appears that down in the basement we were getting all sorts of orbs. That's what people are saying. So that's what I'm freaking about. And I just want to know, is anything here?
Here?
This just said here question mark? Is anything here? Okay, apart from that, it's gonna be an interesting night. We're gonna go and get ready to, as soon as Ben gets back from the bathroom. But guys, thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support. I'm sorry, I'm just getting to seeing them right now. We had a long drive through literally just farmlands and everything. There wasn't the best service there. And regardless, I'm not gonna really check comments while I'm driving. Man, oh man. I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to upload this video Monday, the video that we're gonna film in here. So make sure you have your notification bells on. And if you haven't watched the video to what we just reacted to yet, click the link in the description. Please go watch it. And we're gonna go back. I mean, I'm just assuming we said 30,000 likes and it's already at, let me see, because it was at 5.7K before we started filming. It's at 6,000 likes in just over 3 hours. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. So if it gets 30,000, we're men of our word. I think that's Ben. We're men of our word. We're gonna go back. I promise you. I promise you. The owner already said it's all good and we're able to go up there. We got to bring our own power drill though and bring out the screws, and that's how we'll get up there. Because I told her it's screwed and everything. She said, yeah, she checked and whatnot. But apart from that, guys, it's time to start filming. And who are these people? Oh, it's a marriage certificate. That's really cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Sorry. I wouldn't know what that is. I'm not married yet. All right, guys. I'm gonna wait till Ben gets down here. I don't want to end. All right, you're back. Cool. All right. I'm gonna say bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. See you guys. Thank you so much for your support. And it's time to investigate this one. Peace. Boom. All right. Here's this one again. We're just gonna go straight into it.